Happy birthday, Aries, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to my channel. If you're new, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. What I like to do for you today is to continue on with the more shadowy type readings that I've been doing for you. Okay? So, in this reading, what I like to do is to kind of look at the pain or look at your pain, if you will. Okay? And I've decided to utilize the macabre tarot in order to um, convey your message, okay? Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading, as with any other reading, simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable information that you're seeking here. So we're not going to focus on like an aspect or one specific area of your life. I'm just going to share with you what spirit is showing me when it comes to um, your shadow. And you might be asking, what is a shadow? A shadow, basically, in ordinary parlance, is your evil twin. If you're familiar with literature, the doppelganger, okay? It's an anomaly. Someone is the other, you know, and this other usually has a lot of negative tendency about him or herself. And so, with some of the messages that I'm going to share with you, they might upset you in some way, but it's not intended for that purpose, okay? But it's to share with you what it is that you probably need to surrender and to release and the things with which you are struggling, okay? As this is a general reading, ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that it certainly will not and may not resonate with every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable information that you're seeking. Recognize, ladies and gentlemen, that the shadow certainly has been with us for centuries. Shakespeare once said, out, out, brief candles. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hours upon the stage and then is heard no more, signifying nothing here. So let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to the vibrations, shadowy vibrations surrounding you. Okay? And this reading has no time expiration or anything. So it's something that you can certainly revisit as often as you would like here. So we're going to start off with just selecting a card to represent the overarching theme here. Wow, okay, you have the Three of Cups, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so with having that card there, that gives me the feeling that many of you, it seems that you tend to overindulge, especially when this card is present and is shown as your shadow card. And this could include, but not limited to, food, alcohol, pills, or even drugs. And what you do, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that you use this to run away from problems or to kind of change how you feel at the time here. But it's only temporary, right? So Spirit is saying that if these are problems for you, you might want to, if you feel that you can't do this on your own, you might want to seek help. You know, seek counseling, seek some type of service that could help you with whatever problem that is plaguing you. Okay? And I feel too that also with this card, some of you might even be having a bit too much fun here. You're partying too much. Even if to get a little freaky, you might be having too many threesomes or just having too many third parties affairs, if you will. That you, so much so, Aries, that you accomplish nothing. And this tends to drain your energy a lot here. It cause a lot of exhaustion or unneeded exhaustion. You follow me? Okay. So let's go on and just look specifically at your pain here. We're going to dive right on deeply into your reading. We have the star here. You can see that good cards are coming up for you guys, but of course, this is a shadow reading. So with having that card there, many of you seem to have, it seemed like you've lost hope. You've lost, you're in some aspect of your life, or many of you have been being your own worst enemy. And this has caused you to not be as self-confident as you would want to be here. You lack self-confidence, I'm getting. And I feel that Spirit is saying that you seem to be a little disconnected from Spirit, I'm getting, at this time. And some of you might even want to, or feel like you want to give up. Spirit says don't do so. If you need help to balance things out, you might want to attend a seminar, or just get out and do something, or just find various self-help books that will help you. Okay? Keep in mind, Aries, if this reading is resonating, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So now let's look at your awareness. What Spirit has to say about that. We have 10 of crystals here. And so with having that card this card is kind of showing like the insights that will help you heal, or convey insights that will help you heal here. And I feel that with having that card there, many of you feel that your family or a group of people, or it might be even an earth sign, might be able to help you, in your healing process. Or perhaps you making an effort to participate a bit more in the community, or Spirit wants you to understand that that might be necessary for you in order to heal. Okay? And I feel that many of you are certainly aware that you should just do, um, you just, all you realize is that you need to do the footwork, and then you need to take one step at a time here. Okay? Let's go on and just see what your unconscious hopes and fears or blocks that might have kind of cropped up to impede success in some way here. Okay? You have hauntings of crystals. Hauntings of crystals here. Okay? And this card shows that you guys seem to have an obsessive need to really control people, or to control the outcome of circumstances, or you're just a bit too impatient, or you're just too rigid, too stubborn, or you worry incessantly about the acquisition of money, or perhaps for some of you the lack thereof. Or it might even trickle down to you hating yourself physically. Okay? Or just really just taking things and doing things to the extreme here, which is what this card is suggesting that's blocking you here. So you might want to move past that. So let's take a peek at your past and see what Spirit would like to say in regards to that. We have Justice. Okay. So we're having that card here. It certainly shows, and this card is kind of showing how things culminated to affect your health. And with having Justice here, it caused an imbalance I'm getting with you guys, which led you to really making a lot of irrational decisions, probably with career as well as with relationships, without even, you really taking the time to really weigh the pros and cons of things here. So let's see what the turning point will be. What's needed for healing in order for you to move forward.